Have you ever felt small in the face of a challenge? As if no matter how hard you tried to appear confident, inside you were shrinking? Maybe it was a job interview, a difficult conversation, or that moment when you had to speak in front of a room full of people. And then your mind starts to sabotage you. Your heart races, your voice trembles, your body stiffens. And you think, I'm not good enough. Now imagine if there were a shortcut, a gesture, a simple tool, no cost, no technology, no one even needs to see you. Something that in just 2 minutes could bring you back into alignment. That could make you feel grounded, steady, confident. This isn't fantasy. This is a real discovery by social psychologist Amy Cuddy. And today, you'll understand why this trick can change not just your posture, but the way you see yourself, and the way the world sees you. Amy Cuddy isn't just a brilliant scientist. She's a living example of resilience. At 19, she suffered a serious car accident. She was in a coma. When she woke up, doctors told her she'd never be able to perform at a high academic level again, that she had lost part of her cognitive capacity. She was written off, but she refused to accept that diagnosis. She went back to school, fought through her insecurity, earned her degree in psychology, got a PhD, and went on to teach at Harvard. Amy didn't just survive, she rebuilt herself. And out of that intense journey came one of the most provocative discoveries in behavioral psychology. The body can shape the mind. During her research, Amy began to notice a pattern. Confident people act expansively. They take up space. They speak with their bodies. Insecure people, on the other hand, shrink. They avoid eye contact. They get smaller. And then she asked a bold question. Could the reverse also be true? If you act like someone confident, even if you don't feel that way, could your brain be tricked into believing it? The answer, surprisingly, is yes. By flipping the traditional logic, Amy showed that the body can be the spark for internal, emotional change. That body language doesn't just express feelings, it can create them. And from that idea, the concept of the power pose was born. You don't need visuals, just imagine it with your body. Imagine yourself standing tall, feet planted firmly, chest open, hands on your hips or arms raised like you've just won a race. Chin slightly lifted, and you hold this pose for just 2 minutes. The world doesn't change in that time, but you do. Internally, there's a shift. You begin to feel a quiet strength rising, a presence that anchors you, and it's not just a feeling. Amy and her team measured real physical changes. They found something amazing. After holding a power pose for 2 minutes, cortisol, the stress hormone, goes down. And testosterone, which is linked to confidence and assertiveness, goes up. In other words, your body enters a chemical state that favors clarity, courage, and self-control. Exactly what you need when pressure is high. The best part? You can do this anytime. Before a presentation, before a tough conversation, before a big decision. It can be in the bathroom, your bedroom, backstage before a meeting. It's a silent ritual. You don't need approval. You don't need applause. You don't need anyone to see. It's just you telling yourself, I deserve to be here. I have something to offer. Of course, after Amy's TED Talk became one of the most watched of all time, criticisms emerged. Some scientists questioned the consistency of the hormonal data. But one thing remains undeniable. Even with variations in the physiological results, thousands of people across the world continue to report the same outcome after practicing this technique. They feel more confident, more grounded, more ready. And at the end of the day, isn't that what truly matters? The truth is, the power pose isn't magic. It won't transform your life unless you take action. But it can be the first step out of paralysis. It's not about pretending to be someone else. It's about accessing the version of yourself that often hides behind fear. Amy said something powerful. It's not fake it till you make it. It's fake it till you become it. And that means the more you practice, the more you become that bold version of yourself. You begin to let go of the fear of taking up space, the fear of being seen, the fear of speaking up. And maybe now it's your turn to try. If you're in a quiet place, stand up. Open your arms. Expand your chest. Breathe deeply. Hold that posture for 2 minutes. That's all. You don't need to say anything. Don't think of anything grand. Just be there. Present. Grounded. Owning your space. Because at the end of the day, Amy Cuddy's trick isn't about convincing others. It's about reminding yourself who you are, when fear isn't running the show. 2 minutes may seem short, but for someone who is about to give up, 2 minutes can be a turning point. If this message made sense to you, share it with someone who needs to reconnect with their strength. And tell me, when was the last time you felt truly unstoppable?